Investigative RP is so fun. Bro, I love it. I really love it. The feeling of like adrenaline that went through me when I realized that my little psychosis spiral on New Epsilon was actually like a thing. Holy. This is the emotional terrorism book. That's what I call it. It has all the notes from Lang. Let me run you guys through this for those of you that weren't here when I went down the full spiral. This is my psychosis board on Obsidian. This is where we started, right? We started with just this building and these signs and the connections that they have to roosters. And then from there it spiraled out to the connections that they have to this building where Lang and Edgar were kept. And then this was the meeting with the faceless and the helicopter that was looking for me. And then this is me trying to solve the connections between the faceless and the people that we've connected them to so far. And then this is the house that been hacked. Yeah, I think it was Matthew Colby. Now this is the spiral that I went on with the Epsilon people. Where's the original 2 pictures? What is that? Oh, yeah, creepy. It's court case. I want to know who this is so bad. This and this is what I need. Come here, these 2. So it all started, right? Because I was on the cameras directly after this shit happened, the meeting. I went on the Rooster's camera and I saw these 2 people spying on roosters. Now, this wasn't like a roof running activity. Like, they were not roof running, I can assure you. This was spying on roosters. They were doing nothing else but spying on roosters. There was this guy, one-armed guy, and this girl. Okay. I went around and I would take pictures of literally everybody that had one arm, look up their names, blah, 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 blah. For example, feels good waking up with both arms. You can bet I took a photo of that, right? Went and looked up him on the MDT. That's Kenny Cushman. And then we walked out of the apartments and we found this guy who had one arm, right? And I'm like, I need a picture of him, but I can't make it obvious. So I told him that I was doing a competition with my friend to take selfies with the most amount of people and asked if I could get a selfie with them. So I did. This is Joe Gemini. Think of that name. Are you kidding me? Joe Gemini. This is Kenny Cushman, right? Kenny Cushman told us that he just recently got a second arm back after being one-armed, okay? So we're like, holy shit, that's kind of suspicious, especially with this guy's hair. Now, we couldn't rule them in or out of being at Roosters that day, right? However, immediately after this, I go to Roosters, and before I go in or out of Roosters, I always check the cameras, right? I check the cameras, and guess what the I see, bro? One-armed man roof running, right? With another guy who I have a picture of somewhere, but I didn't put it down because he was actually roof running. And I look at them and I'm like, holy shit, these 2 people are these 2. Right? I'm like, holy Joe Gemini and Kenny Cushman are at Roosters. And I was like, okay, maybe they are just roof running because one of them was. But after they finished the roof run, this specific guy right here keeps running around looking at things. I'm like, this is suspicious. This is suspicious, right? The guy in the original is kind of one-handed. Yeah, the thing is, I'm pretty sure if you put on a jacket and you are one-armed, like, this could be one-armed, man. Not one-handed. But anyway. Then I'm like, okay, this guy let's look at his hair for a second. You see that? Do you see his hair? Spiky, little bit lighter at certain parts. Now let's look at Joe Gemini's hair. Right? You strap a mask that cuts around here. What's it look like? It turns into a mohawk, okay? Alright. Then I'm like, okay. I'm looking through Eliza, the Kiflam leader's twats. And guess who I see? Kenny Cushman with Eliza. I'm like, holy, these two are connected. It's all connected, bro. It is all connected. And right as I'm like going through this spiral, this whole spiral. Also, I'm pretty sure, on top of that, this one I can't be positive of, but I'm pretty sure. Same mask, same gloves. I'm pretty sure these two are the same people. I think Eliza was with either Kenny Cushman with one arm or more likely Joe Gemini that day spying on roosters. Right? Okay. Now, as I'm spiraling about all of this, guess what we get? Hold on. What the same oracle that pinged me to Rooster's tunnels, bro. The original reason I even, like, was sus of, Epsilon people for this specific incident as well was because I checked their cameras before I went and spied on the faceless thing, and they were all there. And then when I checked immediately after when the people were at Roosters, they were gone, which is an added note. Yes, Lang mentioned an oracle in his letter. Do you guys think I'm crazy? I think I've lost my mind. Oh god. I'm not looking at Idol's twats, bro. I know there's nothing in there that's gonna help me. That reminds me, I'm kind of suspicious of McNulty. This is just so weird. Oh, you guys think this is an afro? Sorry. I think it's one of those hats. You see this little dot here? You know what I mean? I think it's one of those hats. Like, this is the most suspicious place to stand, bro. Just looking over everybody in your suspicious-ass outfit. Oh my god. These lines, these ones mean I'm pretty sure that they are either working together or working for, not under duress. I don't really know about Edgar. I just don't trust the dude. That's why he's under this category. This line means I have no clue. And these lines, I mean, under duress. Honestly, this one I'm not sure about either. Oh my god. Oh god. That emote is so dangerous. Oh, here we go. Is your life threatened still? It's his hat he's wearing. You're lucky this has 2 arms. Okay, Barrick? You're lucky this guy has 2 hands right here. Okay, let's start making that right now, actually. What? You are pissing me off because what the f are you? No, I need to go read. I need to read Lang's note again. She didn't eat them, no. She just kept them in here. Nino showed up today at the place while Edgar was sleeping. Not sure what his intentions are for even showing up. Revealed to me a lot of things in his conversation that I already knew. Hard to trust him. No, this isn't the right one. It's this one. You were on to something. Long conversations with Edgar has been exposing a lot. The Faceless are starting to keep a real close eye here. You were right, we shouldn't speak about much while I'm in here unless through notes. I believe the same people who attempted to purchase Rooster's Rest own this house I'm currently in. Yes. It's like you said, everything seems to be connected and I don't know why. Edgar, I can't read. He keeps asking me to save him if he can join me, admitted to being tasked to extract information. He's pretending to everyone he doesn't remember Purgatory, but revealed to me that he does. He remembers everything. He mentioned a name that I've suppressed for years. Someone I knew eventually I would have to take care of. I'm not sure how he even got this name. Claims it was in Purgatory through some sort of orb. What the does that mean? Mentions an oracle. Maybe a connection to all of this. The oracle mentioned by Edgar, now twatting Kiflom and pinging me to Rooster's tunnels.